Hello, all. So this is part 3 of my prophetic word for today. When your foundation has been rebuilt in establishment with the kingdom of God, there isn't anything that the enemy can do to fracture, crack, or hurt that foundation. Now, this doesn't mean that when you start to walk with God, you won't be faced with trials and tribulations that will shake your foundation, possibly. But I promise that when you declare and decree over your life that it's for God, you are protected. You know, I've went through certain situations where I don't know how I made it out. Well, I do know how I made it out. Is when I started walking with divine. But to get specific into the message, I've realized and I've started to say thank you, divine, for allowing that lesson to teach me but not hurt me. There's so many times where we get put into seasons where we feel fearful and we allow fear to consume us without recognizing that all of the things we've been through before this very moment, we've made it out. Thank you, divine, for allowing that lesson to teach me but not to take my life. I'm still here. And if I'm still here, that means I have a lot to be grateful for. That means you giving me another day to do better than I did yesterday, to implement what I learned from that lesson. So the next time something like that comes around me, I will be able to be faithful and understanding of who it is I have behind me, that I'm not alone, and that this will only teach me, but it will not prosper. It will not hurt me because the walk that I have now is different. Now, you see, when I walked with the world before, things used to be able to hurt me. But you see, it wasn't to hurt me. It was because I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't stop and look at myself. When lessons came, I refused to learn from it. I refused to listen to it. So the potency of those lessons needed to be louder than what they are now. Now, when things show up for me, I have this understanding that the kingdom of God is behind me. And what my enemy tries to use to hurt me, God will stop if it will hurt me. And if it is allowed to prosper, it's only going to be prospering to teach me, to help me. What my enemy meant for my bad, God will allow to be used for my good. There's no fear in me anymore. I know I have my ancestors behind me. I know I have God behind me. I know I have the whole divine behind me. I'm not alone. What you reap, you sow. I will forgive you and continue to walk in my faith. I hope you guys enjoy your